Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, some interesting developments here. Not being in here, but being in Ukraine. The Russians enter a settlement without the opposition of the Ukrainian forces. They liberate, I have two articles and a map. They liberated, as they call it, a village in Donetsk People's Republic from the Ukrainians, as they call it. And then they couldn't find Ukrainians over there. So I have two articles, and the information, the news, comes from the Western media, not from the Russians. The Russians just took it and dumped it on my lap. So let's start with the first article. I have two of them. Here. Russian troops take control of DPR village of Novobakhmutovka, Ministry of Defense says, and this is according to Sputnik 45 minutes ago. Russian forces took control over the village of Novobakhmutovka in the Donetsk People's Republic in the past 24 hours, eliminating up to 380 Ukrainian service people and one tank in the area, the Russian Defense Ministry said on Sunday, which is today. So that's the first article. Let's go to the second article, because the first article is going to go into giving us a brief update of the front, and that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is this piece of news. Sputnik again. Western media admits chaos on Ukrainian front lines as Russian easily liberates another village. So let's see what the hell happened over there. Let me look at these guys a little bit here. They're too clean. You know, when I look at, being in a war zone, look at this. This is too clean. But hey, this is just an in the field observation, and no dust on the helmets. Look over here. That helmet is the first day it sees the fight. This is clean. I understand you have to keep your equipment clean and so on, but it's too. Anyway, it's just me. But anyway. Russia has liberated large portions of the settlement of Ocheretino, located northwest of Avdiivka in the Donetsk People's Republic, with a report by New York City-based news website Business Insider, suggesting Russian troops were able to enter the village unopposed amid a Ukrainian organizational breakdown. So we're going to find this settlement of Ocheretino, located northwest of Avdiivka. Let's go to this first. I don't think I'm going to find it here, but I'm going to look at a different map which I use, which is much more detailed. So let's go to Donetsk People's Republic or Oblast, however you want to look at it. I don't get tangled in this kind of and we go to Avdiivka, Avdiivka is right here. And here is, fortunately for us, we have Novobakhmutovka right here. This is, let me see if you see it. Yeah, you see it. So it's right here in the northwest of Avdiivka, which is right here. Actually, it's straight up. But and then, nevertheless, this is the town that these guys liberated unopposed. No, that was the other article, wasn't it? Right here. This is what they liberated. My bad. Got mixed up in this. So they liberated this one. Where are you? Right here. And we're going to look for the other one in another map that I use, which is, so here it is, Ocheretino. Here occupied, entered, the village entered with no, and this is Novobakhmutovka. So they're one next to another. They entered unopposed according to this Ocheretino. Is this what it's? Northwest of Avdiivka. And they show it. Where is it? I don't want to. All right. Hi, Canada. Hello. We don't want that one. All right, here. So here it is. There's no other with the same name in this area. And here is Avdiivka, northwest. So we are on the right track. Okay, Canada. This guy's disclosed my location, my bunker, my Führer bunker. All right. Okay. Let's read further here. Russian soldiers liberated most of the rural settlement of Ocheretino amid conflicting reports, demonstrating the confusion and dysfunctionality that has increasingly taken hold within the Ukrainian armed forces. According to the report, Mykola Melnik, the commander of Kiev's 47th Mechanized Brigade, claimed Russia's advance occurred because of an error made while rotating Ukrainian troops into settlements, leaving it unguarded. Can that be possible? Yes, it can be possible. Can it be probable? I don't think so. What do you mean? Guys, you don't go to... Where's my watch? Guys, you don't go to work today. You stay home in your bunker and you just stay over there and watch YouTube. I don't think so. I think the guys did not have the tactical position and based probably on their information. According to the information they got, the intel on the Russian attack, they said, well, maybe we don't want to fight here today. Let's pull back. It's undefensible, this position. I don't know, just saying, but I think that's more accurate than saying, oh, man, I thought this is Saturday. Is it Sunday? Jesus Christ, man. I don't think so. I mean, if they did that, they were too much vodka or something. Just kidding, just kidding. Melnik's brigade was scheduled to be replaced by another, but the 47th pulled back before its replacement actually arrived. The gap in coverage allowed Russia to enter practically unopposed, according to the account. If true, the report is indicative of Russia's strategy. They jammed their communication, or they gave them the right vodka. In recent months, as Moscow is able to slowly grind down Ukrainian forces, taking advantage of errors and the brittleness of enemies' lines, as Kiev's this is right there, under-equipped army approaches collapse. Melnik claimed his brigade was 1 month shy of serving for a full year without a rotation, underscoring the strain faced by Ukraine's understaffed forces. But Vadim Chorny means black. Chorny, ochi, chorny, yeah, that song. Listen to the Louis Armstrong's version of Ochi Chorny. Beautiful. So, the head of the... Not only, I mean, the original is good enough and the Russian interpretation, obviously, but that's just different. It's made in a kind of like a jazz swing kind of song. Brigade to the replace of the 47th claimed the report was false. Chorny, the black. Suggesting there is still confusion about what actually took place. All right, let me look at you guys. Clean, I don't believe that. Anyway, Ukrainian troops have suffered a breakdown in cohesion and discipline recently, with entire divisions reportedly refusing to take orders from newly appointed commander-in-chief, the Russian Alexander Syrskyi. He's Russian. Previous military chief Valery Zaluzny, where is he? Have you heard about or from him lately? Supposedly he's in London. He's not. I haven't seen anything about him being around anywhere in the past 2 weeks. Was viewed more favorably by members of the country's military, but Zaluzny was replaced due to being seen as a political threat to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Ukrainian, because he's Ukrainian. Zelensky is Ukrainian, as I am Zimbabwean. Zaluzny was the breakdown of Kiev military was demonstrated in a dramatic fashion in February when Ukrainian troops in Avdiivka suddenly fled their position en masse under Russian pressure. Now, the order was given too late, and that was a crime, I would say, from the guys from who ordered the retreat 1 day before the Russians took. That was no. A complete disintegration of military command occurred as troops spontaneously abandoned their positions, allowing Russia to liberate the key city. Well, I don't think it was spontaneous. It was an order, and it was too late. Recent accounts have suggested particularly fractious relations between extremist contingents with the Ukrainian army, many of whom reportedly reject the command of new commander-in-chief Alexander Syrskyi, according to Russians, but I say recent accounts, based by whom, and then suggestions. Recently, Ukraine's 67th Mechanized Brigade was broken up. Yeah, that's a fact. That was bad. was broken up by the country's defense ministry amid disputes between what these guys call neo-Nazi commanding officers while trying to hold the city of Chasov Yar. I covered that thing. And yes, indeed, they disbanded the guys and put them under military command, real military command. A significant far-right presence exists, okay, we don't want that. The thing is, what happened with those guys? The Russians did not find them. Well, I think it could be all of the things that these guys enumerated. I don't think it was a misunderstanding. I mean, no, I don't think it was a misunderstanding. I think it's my assessment, or maybe opinion, let's put it this way, not assessment, but opinion, is that they realized that probably the defense, the little town was undefensible, and probably in the big scheme of the operation, the defending Ukraine operation, that it made sense to retreat and reposition. I think it was a tactical decision. It was not a, what day is today? Okay, too much vodka. No, I don't think it was that way. But hey, I don't know. This is according to the Russians, who use the Business Insider report. So thank you very much for being with me again today. They liberate Novobakhmutovka, and they entered this little village of Ocheretino. What's the name? What's his name? Ocheretino, unopposed. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.